So now let us move to second order model using R with the help of 11 packages. So we are going to take the same data set. So it's an extension of the previous demo, and also in addition with this we'll have how to compute various reliability and validity, especially construct reliability and convergent validity and discriminant validity. So now let us start the things. So this is as usual the old command. So we executed and we know which all the items are there, and we are just creating this two things also very old command. You can see monetary carrier. The only what we're adding here is something called HRB, that HR benefits, which includes the two latent monetary plus carrier. So this is the only one line we are adding just to run the CFA second order model. So most of the time second order model, first order model may not make big differences in terms of statistics, but in terms of theoretical structure, when you say the whole analysis we are doing for the purpose of getting empirical validity or statistical validity of conceptualization. As we have our conceptualization has got a very first layer, what we call as a latent or a construct, and second layer what we can call as a subconstructs or a dimension or a factor, and third layer what we can call a set of grouping of attributes or what we can call a grouping of logical attributes or indicators. That is what we call as third layer. So we are trying to get a empirical validation or statistical validation for this conceptualization. What is the purpose of doing a second order factor? So with the help of second order factor, we can come to know among these factors or among this dimension, which contributes more for the latent. That is one of the objective of this second order factor. So here HRP is there. We want to know monetary and carrier. What is the contribution of each factor on latent called HRB? So let us run the model. You can see the same command. There is no much change here. Okay. So let us run the model from beginning, starting with here till model fit. Okay. So it's showing some warning. So let us ignore this warning. Then if you see this summary command, so it's more or less same, but this time we are trying to make fine. We got the output, and this is what we are getting. And you can see this earlier when you are using CFA first order without correlating error, we are getting 341. We are getting the same figure. So by doing a first order or second order, it won't change the estimation or most of the things. So it looked like a same structure, only we're adding one more layer. That is what we can call as a second order model. Now in terms of model specification, so last time we used a style as a literal style, but by default this is how the diagram look like. Okay. So when you see this same thing, so object here what we can call as fit model, layout history, and where you have to what label, standardized label you are making. To just increase or decrease the font size, we can call as edge label SEX, and again we are just making the standardized score, and the color should be a blue. Okay, if you want to take some kind of red color, you can take red or orange, whatever it is, and select all together and control, keep a better. Okay, so this is how the output look like. So this is expected. Only thing is what you're doing is till the last time you've done analysis till this portion. Now we are adding one more portion called HRB. Okay, as a latent variable, and there are two things is a 0.8 to 0.84. So more or less it's a very close figure, 0.8 to 0.84. There is no big differences. We should understand this is a kind of hypothetical data, not the real data. But however, when you're doing the real data, you'll get lot of concern. Maybe the extreme cases or low sample size or number of items in latent is very less. This all the things we discussed uh, in the video session, also in the presentation form, and when you are doing almost also we discuss length and breadth. So this is a kind of extension how to just imitate the same thing with help of R. Fine. So this is how a CFA second order factor works in the R.